Hello, lovely friends. This is Randy Lee from theRenaissanceRedhead.com, and I am out here tonight in one of my favorite places, which I have to share with the bugs also, and a little unsure of my new haircut. I feel a little French, but bonjour. But I've been thinking a lot lately about the power of pleasure, and in fact, my next blog post that will be coming out shortly is about exactly that, about pleasure as the forgotten portal to abundant aliveness, and what can happen when we choose to redefine what pleasure means to us and to prioritize pleasure in our everyday lives, and what that can create in really powerful ways. I think so often we think of pleasure as a shallow thing, or a sexual thing, or something that maybe we can visit, but we don't get to live there. Or we underestimate the impact that it has really in every area of our lives, and what it really means to feel pleasure. And there can be different versions of that. It's not always pleasure as in this is the most amazing feeling ever, or happiness like Christmas morning. There's all different subtle nuances of pleasure. But when we're willing to start paying attention to what really feels good to us, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and start making even small choices to move towards what feels like pleasure, powerful things can happen, because we are energetic beings. We emit and receive frequencies, and we are meant to feel good. Life is meant to feel good. That doesn't mean that there won't be difficulties or things that are painful or very much not pleasurable, but our primary state really is to feel good, to feel pleasure. And so I know for me, the quickest way back to a state of natural aliveness, abundant aliveness, of feeling good, is to find a way to create or receive pleasure. And it can be very simple. It can be as simple as just touching my skin when I'm stressed and letting myself receive some deep breaths. It can be tapping in more to my sensuality, what sounds amazing, what tastes amazing, what feels amazing, what looks beautiful, going out in nature or looking at beautiful art, putting on beautiful music. But there's other ways to bring pleasure into our lives. It can be helpful sometimes to redefine, instead of just the word pleasure, what about joy? What would spark joy in this moment? What would bring more ease in this moment? What could I do that would feel like an exhale in this moment? These are all portals into pleasure, into that aliveness that is our natural state. And it isn't a place to take a vacation to, it's a place to bring our full-time residence to. And so that's my invitation for everyone today, is where can you create and receive more pleasure in your life? In multiple ways, in your relationships, even noticing when you're speaking with someone, does this feel good? Does this feel good in my body? Does it feel good in my heart? And if it doesn't, what can I shift here? Could it be how I'm speaking with this person, how I'm internalizing what this means to me? Or maybe it's, I don't actually even want to be talking to this person, so I'm going to graciously end the conversation and walk away because it doesn't feel good. And allow yourself to trust that and receive that and realize that the wisdom of your body is meant to be like your inner GPS. So if something doesn't feel good, that's wisdom to listen to. And when something feels amazing, that's definitely wisdom to listen to. And so start watching for that. What feels really good? What feels amazing? And I would love to hear in the comments below what you find is your portal of abundant aliveness through pleasure. What feels amazing to you? What sounds good? What gets you out of a funk or brings comfort in, or anything that just makes you start to come alive, come back to your heart and feel really good. So I will end it here, and I'm going to let it run for just a couple of moments more so that you can enjoy the pleasure of the scenery and the sound of the crickets and the birds, and it's just amazing and pleasurable here. Until next time, this is Randy Leeve from theRenaissanceRedhead.com, reminding you that you deserve a well-lived life.